This is ABC7 News at 5:30. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Welcome back. The National Highway Safety Administration is looking into problems with a 2016 police Ford Explorer. Several police departments around the country have reported carbon monoxide leaking into the cabin of those vehicles. Now, as ABC7's Christopher Brantley shows us, the Northport Police Department is taking some precautionary steps.
The Northport Police Department has ordered some special carbon monoxide alarms to place inside their SUV. However, at this point, they say they've not had any issues. It was this video that drew the attention of Ford and the U.S. government as a police officer drives over a median and crashes in California. Apparently, he passed out from carbon monoxide. Then it happened again, this time in Massachusetts.
He said that he had just been involved in an accident and he had passed out and hit another vehicle.
The 2016 Police Edition Ford Explorers may be leaking the odorless, tasteless carbon monoxide. Concern spreading to Northport as they have 42 of the vehicles.
We have had no reports. We've been following the most recent update with Ford.
Ford released this video assuring their customers that they're looking into the problems.
We've discovered unsealed spaces in the back of their vehicles related to the installation of police equipment.
The initial reports point to third-party companies that install the light bars, laptops, and other aftermarket equipment.
We use a company, a very reputable company out of Tampa, who outfits our vehicles.
It's possible some companies may not be sealing the holes they've drilled to run new wiring throughout the vehicles. Northport has been keeping in close contact with their outfitter, and out of an abundance of caution, the department has ordered small carbon monoxide monitors.
And if it changes to a certain color, it's an indicator that there is carbon monoxide being exposed into the compartment.
Ford is offering to pay for additional sealants in the affected police models, as well as installing better fresh air kits into the AC units. In Northport, Christopher Brantley, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Christopher, thank you. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office has 82 Ford Explorers. Manatee County Sheriff's Office has 2, although they have carbon monoxide detectors already. Sarasota County Sheriff's Office and Venice Police Department do not have any of those vehicles. A follow-up now on 2 health organizations hoping to open 2 separate hospitals in Venice. Both Sarasota Memorial Hospital and Venice Regional Bayfront Health would like to build new facilities, only one exit away from each other along I-75. SMH wants to build its hospital off of Laurel Road, Venice Regional at Jacaranda Boulevard and Venice Avenue. After the state gave its approvals for both hospitals back in December, each argued the other should not be allowed to build. A judge will now have to decide which or if both hospitals can actually build new facilities. The hearing is expected to end later this month, with the judge's decision shortly after. Business is booming at Port Manatee. The port's container volume for the first 10 months of the fiscal year has already reached a full year record. From October 1st of 2016 through July 31st, Port Manatee saw moves of over 32,000 container units. That's significantly more than the port's full year record of 30,000 units. Port officials attribute the increase to its longtime tenant, Del Monte Fresh Produce, and its imports of Central American pineapples and bananas. More Zika cases are being reported in Florida. State health officials added another 12 reported cases of the virus during the past week, including the first sexually transmitted case in 2017. So far, the state has reported 128 Zika infections this year, up from 116 reported a week earlier. Of the new total, 97 are classified as travel-related, meaning people brought the mosquito-borne virus into Florida after being infected elsewhere. Not a lot of rain to help those mosquitoes today on the Suncoast. Let's get more in our forecast from Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Thanks, Scott. What's happened is we got a little bit more southerly component to our wind flow as opposed to that east wind that we normally see, which has a tendency to butt up and hold that sea breeze right there near the coast. And that's where the two meet, and the storms eventually break that down and move back toward the water. Today, though, the south wind is really pushed and allowed that inland sea breeze to penetrate well inland. Not much going on. These showers popped up about a half hour ago, and they are now weakening near Hidden River and just to the east of I-75 near State Road 72. They're moving basically to the north-northwest, and not much going on in Manatee County. There's the sea breeze all the way out to Bethany, and we could see more showers firing up there, but not much near the coast. Things are looking pretty good as we take a look at the current conditions. Sunshine and 89 degrees. The Feels like temperature at 97, southwest winds at 11, the pressure 2996. We are watching another tropical disturbance. There's not much to it. It's right here. There's a lot of dry air to the east of it, and we have this upper level low which continues to spin out ahead of it, which is inhibiting its development. So we don't expect anything over the next couple of days as it makes its way off to the west-northwest. And once this moves, it could it actually strengthen into something. We'll keep an eye on Franklin, too. It's now emerging into the southwest Gulf of Mexico, expected to be a big rainmaker into Mexico. More in our forecast coming up in a few minutes. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. A new sculpture now sits on a Disney resort property in Orlando in memory of a toddler who was killed by an alligator. Walt Disney World has erected a lighthouse sculpture to honor the memory of 2-year-old Lane Graves. Last year, an alligator grabbed the Nebraska boy who was playing along the Seven Seas Lagoon. The child's father jumped into the water to try to free his son, whose body was found 16 hours later. His death was ruled an accident. The Graves family says the lighthouse stands as a beacon of hope and support for families in the depths of despair. They established a foundation after Lane's death to support organ donations for children. Well, from Nancy Reagan's Just Say No campaign to DARE, drug education has evolved. But now the latest step in that evolution is a new drug abuse prevention website for college campuses launched by the Drug Enforcement Administration. ABC7's Kate Flexer joins us now with a look at this new site. Kate?
Well, thank you, Scott. Studies show college is the most common time for experimentation with drugs and alcohol. The Addiction Center reports those who are enrolled in college are twice as likely to abuse drugs and alcohol than those who aren't. But the DEA hopes this new site will change that trend. The site provides everything from data to information on drug penalties. The idea is to consolidate all of that information for educators, students, and parents in one easily accessible location.
Anything that anybody is doing that's new, I am all for, because I don't know what the answer is, but everything that we've done has led us to where we are, and where we are is unacceptable.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7, we take a look at this new program and ask the experts if they think it will be successful. Scott, back to you.
All right, Kate, look forward to that. Thank you. Florida retailers are saying this year's back-to-school sales tax holiday was a big success. While official sales numbers won't be available until the end of the month, stores are saying the 3-day weekend was very good for business. The holiday was a large part of the tax cut package that lawmakers passed this spring. It's estimated shoppers saved more than $33 million in state and local taxes over the weekend. A spokesman for the Florida Retail Federation hopes the popularity of the holiday will entice lawmakers to again extend the time for the tax-free shopping, which has lasted up to 10 days in the past.
Next year, we'll obviously push for the longer the better. When it was 10 days, it was nice because it covered 2 pay periods. So for struggling Florida families, they could spread out those payments over 2 periods, which was nice. But we're just happy we got the 3 days, and we're excited about it.
Florida is one of 16 states this year offering the back-to-school breaks. Another tax holiday on disaster preparation items was held in June to mark the start of hurricane season. Still to come tonight on your Suncoast News, how passengers are benefiting from a United Airlines public relations disaster. What airlines are now doing differently since a man was dragged off a plane.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Anyone can jumpstart your car, but for free installation and $10 off Duracell Ultra car batteries, there's no one like Batteries Plus bulbs.
I'll install it myself.
I'd like you to do it.
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
If you're thinking about replacing your windows, what matters most to you? We found what matters is high performance. Our customers want energy-efficient windows built for Florida weather. Windows that can stand everything from scorching sun to hurricanes. Our customers want windows that reflect their life, their lifestyle. Windows that will last a lifetime. We listen to our customers, and as a result, we're growing. So if you're looking to replace your windows, stop here at New South Window.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts on 4 or more windows.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKX Sport Utility for $349 per month, or Lincoln's flagship, the 2017 Continental, for $449 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sunny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Now to an issue that reveals the changing fabric of the American family. ABC's Ariel Reshef shows us what's happening to fertility rates in the United States and what it might mean.
Women in the U.S. having fewer babies. It's a trend that has made headlines in recent weeks. And now, new numbers from the CDC showing that fertility rates so far in 2017 have continued to drop. Now, even below their all-time low from last year. Data from the first 3 months of the year revealing a 2% drop in babies born to women ages 15 to 44. The biggest decrease in women ages 20 to 29. So is the U.S. population going to shrink? Probably not, experts say. This due to the fact that we are still hovering close to what's called the replacement level, the number of children needed for each generation to replace itself. And a steady influx of immigrants is also helping us compensate. So even though we're at an all-time low, the unmistakable sound of a newborn baby isn't going to be a rarity anytime soon. With this Medical Minute, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News.
Oh, let's get back to Bob now for another check on our weather. Bob?
Well, I got to show you this interesting photo right now sent in from Cliff Rolls over in Germany. This was last night, I believe, or the night before maybe, and he said he had to use his big lens to get this. You can see the ridges on the moon actually right here, and this from Germany. An excellent photo. And he also ran into a hailstorm last night near Austria. So Cliff sending photos all the way from Europe. Appreciate those. Maybe he's watching right now on the web. Who knows? Punta Gorda webcam showing pretty calm conditions out there on the Peace River. A few fair weather cumulus clouds going by throughout the afternoon. Once in a while, a brief shower, not out of the question here, but it hasn't been all that active at all. And that may be a result of some dry air that has settled in the upper levels of the atmosphere. On top of that, we have more of a southerly flow, so the convergence isn't there set up. And so showers are around, but they're not around very long as they make their way basically to the north, northwest. You see a couple right there. There's some heavier activity to our north right now in Hillsborough County. There is a chance we could see other showers popping up here and there, mainly east of I-75, but chances are pretty small at this point. 89 degrees, the dew point's up there, winds out of the southwest, that's at sea breeze, and the barometer has been falling ever so slightly today. The high was 91, 1 degree above the average, 96 the record set back in 1993, and no rainfall to report for today. We're about an inch below average and over an inch and a half for the year, an inch below average for the month. 93 in Orlando, 91 now in Miami, and 89 degrees in Key West. Well, this was looking pretty impressive again yesterday at 5 p.m. Had it stayed over land, there's a definite possibility it would have become a hurricane, but once it loses its strength, once it goes over land, it loses a lot of its fuel source, with the warm water. But now it's set to emerge into the Gulf of Mexico here, and there's a chance it could pop up to 70 to 75 mile-an-hour winds fairly quickly around its center as it makes its way off to the west. The good news is it's moving rather rapidly to the west-northwest at 12, and so it's not going to have much chance to develop, but it will bring some very heavy rainfall into Mexico over the upcoming 48 hours. Again, there is a chance it could become a hurricane right before it makes landfall. looks like late Wednesday and into early Thursday morning, bringing heavy amounts of rainfall throughout that region. And as I mentioned earlier, life-threatening flash flooding. While the other tropical system we're watching right now is not much. It's been kind of on again and off again. There's some convection near its center, but the forecast calls for it to move on a northwesterly direction. The European model, which does fairly well with systems, but when there's not a low that is really developed quite yet, the models are pretty much all over the place. In fact, the U.S. model doesn't even pick this feature up at all. But this European model does carry it toward the Bahamas and eventually bends it off just to the east of North Carolina. So it bears watching, but if it follows that path, we'll be fairly happy here in the United States as it makes its way off to the west-northwest. This particular model indicating some showers around, but it initialized not all that great because we don't see this kind of rain right now. So don't expect too much from this model. We will see a few showers around tomorrow. Rain chance pretty small at 30%. We'll see a few showers and a few storms as the sea breeze develops, and then that'll be about it throughout the day. So a couple of relatively dry days. You'll get some rain out of it, but not much. Winds out of the southeast turning to the southwest. The seas will be running less than 2 feet with a light chop out there. Water temperature at 91 degrees, and highs will be right around 90 at area beaches. Low tide upcoming, and then another one tomorrow at 7:29. Sunset will be at 8:14. Tonight, a few scattered showers, but most areas partly cloudy. 78, warm and muggy. And then tomorrow, the rain chance below seasonal averages at 30%, high of 93. And the extended forecast does call for a gradual increase in your rain chances on Friday. And then the timing of the storms could be almost at any time on Saturday and Sunday as we start to see a little bit more of a southwesterly wind flow. And that may change if indeed that system develops to the east of the Windward Islands. It could dry us out a little bit here. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. In Suncoast Traffic Watch right now, we're seeing traffic backed up on US 41 in both the north and southbound lanes right near Fruitville Road in Sarasota. It's also affecting southbound traffic on US 301. And remember, you can find out about important road closures and crashes instantly on your phone. All you have to do is download our My Suncoast app. You'll get traffic alerts, important news updates, and weather forecasts delivered directly to your phone. Airlines are making some major changes following widespread outrage over a passenger who was violently dragged off an overbooked plane. U.S. airlines are now bumping customers at the lowest rate in at least 2 decades. According to the Transportation Department, just 1 in every 19,000 passengers was kicked off an overbooked flight in the first 6 months of this year. That's the lowest rate since the government started keeping track back in 1995. Back in April, Chicago airport officers who were summoned by United Airlines dragged a man off an overcrowded plane. Since that public relations disaster, United and other airlines have announced steps to reduce overbooking. If you're having trouble tracking your FedEx package today, it could be because of a power outage. A company spokesperson says there was a power interruption at a technology center in Memphis, Tennessee yesterday. It's now affecting online support functions, and customers may not be able to track those packages. The company has talked to affected customers, but it's unclear how many people are affected. Self-driving cars are already the primary mode of transportation for a small group of people in San Francisco. Cruise, the self-driving arm of GM, has launched a private app for employees to request a free self-driving ride almost anywhere in the city. The app, called Cruise Anywhere, is available to 10% of the company's more than 200 San Francisco-based employees. Cruise plans to expand the initiative to more employees very soon. Stay with us. Entertainment news is next.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Get the hottest deals of the year during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or save big on a new sleek and stylish Jeep Cherokee for as little as $18,999. Drive off today for your next great adventure in a brand new Jeep Renegade for as low as $15,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
No theater lover's bucket list is complete without the classic black comedy Arsenic and Old Lace. Two adorable old ladies who just happen to poison their tenants and bury them in their basement. Fun and farcical, this hilarious play is heating up the summer at the Players Center from August 9th through the 20th. Call 365-2494 or visit us at theplayers.org. You'll die laughing when you see Arsenic and Old Lace.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Legendary country music singer Glenn Campbell has died after a long battle with Alzheimer's. TMZ is reporting that Campbell died this morning in a Nashville facility for Alzheimer's patients at the age of 81. The musician released more than 70 albums over a 50-year career and had a series of hits in the 60s and 70s, including his biggest, Rhinestone Cowboy. Campbell made history in 1967 by winning 4 Grammy Awards. He also took home CMA's Entertainer of the Year Award in 1968. Campbell also starred in his own variety show called The Glenn Campbell Good Time Hour from 1969 to 1972. Pop star Taylor Swift is getting ready to take the stand in her civil suit against a former radio DJ who she accuses of groping her. Lawyers made opening statements today after 8 jurors were selected to decide the case. Swift claims David Mueller inappropriately touched her during a concert meet and greet in 2013. Now, the DJ says he was falsely accused and that Swift's team got him fired from a Denver radio station. Mueller wants $3 million in damages from the pop star. Swift is expected to testify in the short trial. Amy Schumer is going from stand-up to Broadway. The comedian will make her Broadway debut this fall in a new play from Steve Martin called Meteor Shower. Schumer won't be the only comedian cast member. Keegan-Michael Key will also be co-starring in the play. Pop star Nick Jonas is hitting the high seas. Jonas is scheduled to perform 2 shows on 2 different Carnival cruise ships. One concert will be held on the Carnival Victory ship on September 21st. The other will be on the Carnival Liberty on September 22nd. Both shows will happen while the ships are docked in Nassau in the Bahamas. Carnival says the shows will only be available to passengers and tickets will cost extra. Academy Award-winning actor Dustin Hoffman turning 80 years old today. Hoffman, best known for roles in the hit movies like The Graduate and Tootsie. He won Best Actor Oscars for Rain Man and Kramer vs. Kramer. Hoffman received the American Film Institute's Life Achievement Award in 1999. He's also among the recipients of the Kennedy Center Honors in 2012. He'll also be celebrating another big milestone soon, his 37th wedding anniversary to his wife, Lisa. And David Letterman is returning to television. The former late-night host is leaving retirement to host a 6-episode show for Netflix. Each episode will be an hour long and will feature Letterman having an in-depth conversation with his guests. The series, which doesn't have a title right now, is expected to premiere next year. Letterman has 10 Emmys to his name. He's also a 2-time Peabody Award winner, a Kennedy Center honoree, and will receive the Mark Twain Prize in October. I'll be interested to see if he still has that Santa Claus type beard that he's sported since he left his late night show a couple years ago. He may shave it off. We'll see. Stay with us. More news coming up.